My family, Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, will be in Colombia in less than 2 weeks, based on what we are learning. However, before that, we are seeing carnival of so-called experts in Britain complaining that Harry and Meghan feel much safer to travel to Nigeria and to Colombia, but clearly they are very, very unsafe or don't feel safe enough to travel to the UK. In fact, they don't feel safe at all to travel or visit the UK. And my family, that's very clear. We all know why. Harry and Meghan do not feel safe to travel to the UK because of the hateful rhetoric and racist commentary we have seen from the British tabloid press towards Meghan, towards Archie, and even towards Lilibet Diana. My goodness, just earlier on this year, Lilibet was being bullied over a name. You don't see any other royal child in the royal family experiencing what Lilibet at such a young age has had to endure, has been put through by the British tabloid media and by senior members of the royal family, Charles and Prince William, who sadly have instructed UK media to step up their attacks on Harry and Meghan because they can't stand seeing Harry and Meghan getting attention. They can't stand seeing the spotlight on Harry and Meghan. They can't stand seeing countries inviting Harry and Meghan to come over and visit. They cannot stand seeing that. They cannot stand seeing that. When nobody is calling Prince William and Kate to invite them to do our tour. Nobody's doing that. Nobody. But Harry and Meghan are the ones who are being invited. Of course, that triggers so much jealousy in the royal family. And my family today saw a video on GB News of carnival of so-called expert Angela Levin, who Harry wrote in spare. This person, Angela, depends on Harry to pay her rent without mentioning Harry's name. There is no way she clearly can be able to pay her rent or pay her bills. Now, so GB News, Mark Dolan, brought in Angela Levin to complain about Harry and Meghan's visit to Colombia. And my family, I want you to please kindly see this, please, because there is much to discuss. I have, my family, a counter to what this carnival of so-called experts are saying. My family, first of all, kindly please hear this.
Last week, we brought you the story that Prince Harry won't bring his family to the United Kingdom over safety fears after the government downgraded his police protection. However, the couple are set to visit Colombia now, which is famous for its armed drugs cartels. Both the UK and US governments advise their citizens against all but essential travel to parts of the country. Oh, that's very confusing, isn't it? Let's get reaction now from the royal biographer, a very good friend of mine, Angela Levin. Angela, good to see you again.
My family, before I even continue, allow me to issue my first counter. Last year, my family, in November 30th, 2023, media outlets reported that Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh, my family paid a visit to Colombia. She paid a visit to a country that UK media claim is extremely, very, very dangerous and so unsafe. And not a single media outlet spoke of so-called travel advisories that countries have on Colombia, that the UK has on Colombia. Not a single media outlet pointed that out or talked about that. And my family, you know why? They did not have to. They did not have to. Because Colombia is a safe place to visit. Like in any other country, my family, there are places that are unsafe. And there are areas that are very, very safe. Like in any other country. Go to the UK, you will find places that are unsafe. Go to America, you will find places or areas that are unsafe. Go to Colombia, you will find the same thing. You will find places that are not safe to visit. In any part of this world, you'll find that. I can assure you of that. My family, even in my own country, you'll find that. There are places that are so safe you can visit, and there are places that people avoid going to or even traveling to. My family, you'll find this in any other country. However, because Harry and Meghan are going to Colombia and UK media have an ongoing hate and smear campaign against Harry and Meghan, they just can't stand it. The message that is being sent by Harry and Meghan to the entire world that my family anywhere is way much safer, just not the UK. And my family, can you blame Harry and Meghan? You cannot. I'll tell you why. Because in Colombia, you will not see Harry and Meghan being abused by the media in Colombia. You will not see that happening. My family, today, just today, when I was doing my research before I made this video, I saw someone post an article whereby my family that said that there were far-right extremists who threatened Harry and Meghan's son Archie. My family, even let me read you this headline. In the UK, my family, I want to read you this headline. And my family, whereby you can see Harry and Meghan's son Archie has also been targeted by far-right extremists there, my family. My family, can you please hear this yourself? For example, Sky News in the UK. Here's what they wrote as a headline. And I quote, "Neo-Nazi podcast hosts who targeted Harry and Meghan's son Archie convicted of terror offenses." I can promise you, you won't find anyone in Colombia who has been convicted of wanting to harm Harry and Meghan's son. You'll find that in the UK. That I can promise you. In Nigeria, you won't find anybody arrested, convicted, my family, for threatening the life of Harry and Meghan's son. You'll find that in the UK, in Britain, and these other countries that Harry and Meghan have decided to visit after being invited. In Nigeria, for example, Harry and Meghan were invited to come over by the Chief of Defense Forces. In Colombia, Harry and Meghan have been invited by the Vice President of Colombia, Francia Marquez. Harry and Meghan have been invited to these countries, and also with the promise that from the moment they arrive, they will receive protection. They will be protected wherever they go, wherever they stay. They will be accompanied by armed protection. In Nigeria, we saw Meghan being protected by the army. In Colombia, we are hearing also that Harry and Meghan will receive protection. In the UK, what's happening? UK media are the first ones to say Harry and Meghan don't deserve to receive security. They're the first ones who don't want Harry and Meghan to have any kind of police protection guarding them in the UK, while demanding that Harry comes over and sees Charles, while demanding that Harry comes over whenever there's an event in the UK. Number one question, is Harry coming? Is Harry coming? Is Harry coming? Is Harry coming? Even if that thing has nothing to do with Harry and Meghan, still, you see UK media being like, is Harry coming? Is Harry coming? Is Harry coming? The number one thing. But then they don't want him to have police protection. They don't. They don't want him to have police protection. And then they wonder, why is it do Harry and Meghan, why are they willing to go to Nigeria or Colombia, but they are unwilling to come over to the UK? They actually wonder. They actually wonder. All you need is common sense for you to know exactly why Harry and Meghan are okay with going to Colombia or Nigeria, but they aren't okay with coming to the UK as a family, whereby clearly the royal family, UK media, and the Home Office that follow the orders of Charles have clearly made it very clear that they are unwilling to give Prince Harry's family security, police protection, who are armed. That way, Harry is able to feel safe in the UK with his family. You know? And my family, you've all had it yourselves. You've all had carnival of so-called experts. You know? Practically saying that Prince Harry doesn't deserve to have security because he stepped back as a senior member of the royal family. And they say that very, very many times. Many times. That's their excuse as to why Prince Harry should not receive police protection. Oh, he stepped back as a senior member of the royal family. That's why we shouldn't give him security. Harry is the king's son. Harry is the king's son. He was born into the royal family. Harry inherited the risks that come with being a member of Britain's royal family. Not only that, Harry did 2 tours of Afghanistan, of my family, Afghanistan, where he served his country. You know, where he served his country well. And despite that, despite everything Harry has done, even serving from the moment he was born, despite all that, he was stripped of his security by Charles, who made a phone call to the Home Office and told them, remove Harry's security, and they followed his orders. And my family, they're actually wondering, why is it won't Harry come over to the UK? Why can't he bring his kids over to the UK? They actually, my family, you know, wonder. They're actually wondering. UK media are actually wondering. You know? My family, allow me to just say this. You know, UK media are used to having readers who don't really have a very, very good education background. They're used to having that. They're used to having, you know, people who have amnesia. My family, readers who have amnesia. people with low levels of education, who believe everything they're told and don't even question anything, my family. But we are not those kinds of people. We are not those kinds of people. We are people who are educated, smart, and we can think on our own. We can think on our own. Even if we read something or see something, we are able to come to our own conclusions. Even after seeing something, we are able to come to our own conclusions and form our own opinions of something that we see or that we read. In my family, the fact is, Colombia, Nigeria have provided Harry and Meghan with security, who are armed. They have protected Harry and Meghan very well. The fact is, in Britain, the government, Home Office, the royal family, and UK media have teamed up to deprive Prince Harry of what he deserves. Harry is the king's son. He is the king's son. He should have security with him at all times, whether or not he's someone who serves Charles, yes or no. It doesn't matter. He deserves to have protection with him at all times, always and forever. Always and for as long as Britain has a monarchy and Charles is the king or William becomes king, that's if the monarchy is not abolished, then my family, Prince Harry, deserves to receive police protection who are armed. Harry deserves it. Harry deserves it, my family. Even in the government, the former Prime Minister, Liz Truss, was only Prime Minister for a few weeks. However, she gets lifetime protection for the rest of her life. And she was only Prime Minister for like 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, or 4 weeks, my family. But Harry, who's been serving for a long time, who served in the army for the better part of a decade, is the one who's told, Harry, we won't give you police protection. Why? Because you step back as a senior member of the royal family. He's the king's son. He's the king's son. And whether or not he stepped back as a senior member of the royal family, even if he stepped back as a senior member of the royal family, he deserves to have police protection guarding him at all times. He deserves to have internationally protected person's status. IPP status, my family. Harry deserves it. Harry deserves it. And that's the truth and nothing but the truth. And UK media, who've been chanting, so many times that Prince Harry should not be given security, are wondering why Prince Harry will not come over to the UK, where his son has been threatened and people have been jailed who made threats towards his son, who made threats to his wife. However, some are still walking and roaming free. They are on our TV screen. They are on, my family, TV screens in the UK. Still issuing threats, my family. Some are still on TV screens in the UK, still issuing threats to Harry and Meghan. And my family, GB News is one such media outlet that spreads hate against Harry and Meghan. But they're wondering, why are Harry and Meghan not coming over? Why are they happy to go to Colombia or Nigeria, but not to come to the UK? Why? My family, first of all, before we even say anything further, please kindly, continue hearing this, please. I want you to continue hearing this, please.
See you again. This is, you have to say, quite typical of the couple. They say one thing and do another. Britain's too dangerous, but Colombia isn't.
Well, yes. I mean, it's just fascinating that the UK Foreign Office has said to people that they mustn't go unless it's absolutely essential, because it is dangerous at the moment, especially in a place called Calais, where they have a list of, that's where one of the things that they're going to go. And the KGB in Calais has got 80...
That's enough. That's enough. You know, that's enough. My family, last year, Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh, went to Colombia, where she met survivors of gender-based violence. And she also met the Vice President of Colombia, Francia Marquez, who Harry and Meghan will also meet. And not a single media outlet in Britain ever said Colombia is unsafe. Not a single media outlet in the UK said Colombia is so unsafe. Not a single media outlet in Britain said that. But Harry and Meghan, who UK media and the farm have been trying so hard to dim their light, who UK media have issued threats and even incited violence towards Harry, towards Meghan. My family, you know, they're saying that Colombia is unsafe. My family, just because Harry and Meghan are going there. Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who UK media have been trying so hard all these years to destroy, to dim their light, to dim their star power. My family, they say Colombia is unsafe. Apparently, it was safe when Sophie went there, but it's unsafe because Harry and Meghan are going there. You know, Mark Dolan says that Harry and Meghan say one thing and do another. No. The ones who say one thing and do the opposite have always been the UK tabloid media. They call Harry and Meghan irrelevant, but yet obsess over Harry and Meghan's movements and whatever it is they do or don't do every single day on a daily basis. I mean, GB News should change its name to Daily Harry and Meghan Hate Campaign, because that's all they do. That's all they do. Let's be honest, that's all they do. That's all they do. My family, all you have to do is go to the home section of, you know, GB News, my family, you know, of GB News online, and you'll be able to see content. Harry and Meghan, 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 Harry and Meghan. And they say Harry and Meghan are irrelevant. And they say Harry and Meghan are irrelevant. Make it make sense. Make it, somebody please, make it make sense. How are Harry and Meghan irrelevant? How do you call them irrelevant when you yourself cannot stop obsessing over Harry and Meghan? How do you call Harry and Meghan irrelevant when you can't stop obsessing over Harry and Meghan? How? How? Somebody please explain to me. UK media say one thing and do the opposite in family. You know? They say one thing and do something else. And not just that. And not just that. Also, we keep on seeing what we have been seeing for so long, whereby there is one rule for Harry and Meghan, and then another rule for the other members of the royal family. It's okay for Sophie to go and visit Colombia. Colombia is safe. It's a safe place to visit when Sophie is going there. But when it's Harry and Meghan going there, it's a problem. It's unsafe. It is one of the most dangerous places on the planet Earth, according to the British media, who are known for lying, who are known for being bigoted, misogynistic, xenophobic. My family, that's what the UK tabloids are known for. And it is despicable how they're covering Colombia. My family. It was okay for Sophie to go there in Colombia last year in November, but not okay now that Harry and Meghan are the ones who are doing it. Now that Harry and Meghan have been invited to go to Colombia. My family. You know, it ain't okay when it's Harry and Meghan going to Colombia, but it's totally okay when it's Sophie Wessex, now called the Duchess of Edinburgh, my family, going to Colombia. You know, the double standards in how UK media cover Harry and Meghan versus how they cover other members of the royal family is so obvious for everybody to see. It's so obvious for everyone to see. You know? The fact is, even in the UK, in Britain, my family, as I reported just yesterday, if I am not mistaken, my family, innocent children lost their lives at Southport in the UK after a knife attack. My family. So my family, and Harry did say, he fears a lone actor who believes every lie that's been fed by the UK media in the UK. He fears a lone actor harming his wife Meghan. Someone who believes every lie they are told by the UK media. Harry fears that person may want to harm his wife with a knife or an acid attack. Harry said those words in an interview with ITV's Rebecca Barry. I'm quoting Harry's words. My family. And the UK, in the UK media, the firm don't want Harry to have security. Don't want Harry to have armed protection. Everyone knows that. You know it, I know it. In the UK, they know it as well, my family. In the UK, they know that as well. But then the UK media are asking, why is it? Why is it? Why? Why is Harry taking Meghan to Colombia and Nigeria, but not bringing her to the UK? Why? Why? Just why? Just why? We have travel advisories right now, you know, whereby visitors are told to not go to Colombia, some parts of Colombia. Why? Why are Harry and Meghan going there? Harry and Meghan are going there because it is safe for them to be there, because also Harry and Meghan will be provided with adequate armed protection that they've been promised by the Vice President of Colombia, Francia Marquez. In the UK, no one, UK media, William Charles, my family home office, they don't want to give Prince Harry police protection. That way, he feels safe to bring his family with him to the UK. And my family, that's why Prince Harry will not bring Meghan to the UK, because it is unsafe. It is unsafe because UK media, the firm, home office don't want to give Prince Harry automatic police protection. That way, he feels safe enough to come over with Meghan, Archie, Lily, my family. And that's why Meghan and Harry don't come together to the UK, because it is unsafe. For Harry and Meghan, the UK is way, way more dangerous for them to travel to. And Harry and Meghan are well within the rights to protect each other and protect their family. Protect Archie, Lily, Diana, their kids. Harry and Meghan are protecting themselves, each other, and also, you know, their kids, my family. Which any parent should to protect their kids, my family. That's what Harry and Meghan are doing, protecting their kids. And right now, I want to hear your opinion on what we have just discussed. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet, Diana, and Doria Ragland, and all of you members who are at home. He never wins, love wins, and stay tuned to our next video. Love you all forever, and may God bless you, my family, and may no weapon from against Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet, Diana, ever prosper, my family. Keep praying for Harry&Meghan and keep pushing them all the best in the world, my family. May no weapon formed against Harry&Meghan, Archie, and Lipidana ever prosper. And Harry&Meghan, I'm happy that they're going to Colombia. All these attacks by UK media on countries that Harry&Meghan visit are embarrassing Britain and painting the UK and UK media in a very negative light. And that's a fact. That's a fact. UK media, how they are and how they present themselves, they are embarrassing Britain immensely. And let them keep on doing it. Let them keep on doing that, my family. You know? However, wherever Harry&Meghan go, they are shining a spotlight on countries they visit and also on causes that Harry&Meghan support. And I love that. I love that. You know? I love that. What Harry&Meghan are doing, my family. So I look at media complain, oh, Harry&Meghan aren't, coming out to the UK, but they're going to Nigeria and Colombia. Why? You know why. You know why. Stop playing ignorant. Stop playing, ignorant. You know why. You know why. And my family, Harry&Meghan also, may they go to places whereby they have been invited, whereby they are welcomed, whereby they feel welcome, rather than take themselves to places whereby they are constantly disrespected, humiliated, abused, or bullied. Nigeria, Colombia, both countries have welcomed Harry&Meghan with open arms. Nigeria welcomed Harry&Meghan so well, my friend. Colombia also, they're welcoming Harry&Meghan to visit, and very soon Harry&Meghan will be there in less than 2 weeks. And I can't wait. I just can't wait. I know it's going to be incredible. I know it's going to be incredible. My family, I want to hear your opinion on that right now. May God bless Harry&Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet and Doria Ragland, and all of you members got to my family. And also, don't forget that in the UK media keep on saying how Meghan is not welcome to come over to the UK. So then, why should Meghan, bother coming to a place whereby she has not been invited to? To a place whereby UK media have made sure she feels unwelcome. May Meghan and Harry go to places whereby they are welcomed, whereby they are invited, not places whereby they are disrespected, abused, bullied. My family, may Harry&Meghan also keep on protecting the peace and also their mental health. And with that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. God bless Harry&Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet and Doria Ragland, and all of you members got at home. Hate never wins, love wins, and stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever, and may God bless your family, and may no weapon formed against Harry&Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet ever prosper. God bless you all, and stay tuned to our next video. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.